Like I said, I've never played this mode before. It just says play the main story of The Last of Us Part 2, recut in chronological order, and, you know, I just want to see what it's like. This mode follows the events of The Last of Us Part 2 in linear chronological order. This changes the order of events as they occur in the original story mode. The overall pacing may feel uneven, and some game mechanics may be introduced before their tutorials. It's fine with me. When using a bonus skin, some narrative and gameplay moments may not be reflected in the character's appearance, and skins will not be applied during flashbacks. It is therefore recommended to use default skins. Sure. Alright, we gotta play on grounded. Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
grounded. Because you're grounded from having fun.
Dude, this is like survival mode. I only ever play this game on grounded, for better or worse. What's up, Pasta? What's up, Am Squared? Please like the stream. How you guys doing? I don't know why you lead with that negativity.
Dad!
This mode sucks. You know, I'm excited for this. This is my favorite game of all time. If anyone in chat doesn't know, this is my favorite game that exists. I'm open to a different game. You know, I'm open to another game coming out and being better. But this is... Okay, so we're already on everything.
Dad!
Dada, where are you? What's up, Winner? Please like the stream. Dada. Dada, dada.
Dada?
You can't keep doing this.
Diddy?
Right in the mud. I'm not gonna jump. I'm not gonna hop over the. I'm not gonna hop over the. I guess I will. That does. Look at her. She's just covered in mud now. You've never even heard of this game? Are you serious? This is like, bro, Winner. This is my favorite game of all time. It's not a joke. How have you never heard of this game before? It's God tier, dude.
Dad!
I don't care what anybody says.
This game sucks. I am a hater. I'm Jesus' only hater.
I love the zoo. Oh yeah, I love this. What did we find? Dude, can you imagine living in a time like this?
20 years.
And like seeing this stuff? Like, that would suck so much to just like see how good, like, this. One thing I like about this game is it does remind you how fucking amazing life actually is. And this just puts it in perspective, like, life could be so shit, and you could just lose it all. That's kind of one of the themes, you know, it's one of the points. Thought there was a collectible over here.
Yo, collectible.
There. Dad!
It's like, why would he lock it? If he's out here with this kid, why would he lock it? Dada, where are you? Alright. We gotta go through this underway here.
Underway, not underwear.
Yeah. Yes, Marcus.
Trying to put as much commentary before I inevitably fuck off.
Okay. Let's... I actually don't know where to go. Oh, right here. There we are. I need that other bottle too. Yoink.
We need it.
I need it. There's the collectible. I knew it was somewhere around here. We got any coin collectors in chat?
1978.
Any coin collectors?
Can't get through here. Maybe I can get onto the roof.
Dude, you'd have to be so fucking strong to move this.
Here we go.
She's just a kid, dude.
It is on wheels.
Yeah, but it's like rusty and like all like there's shit everywhere. You know what I mean? Like you'd have to be strong as hell.
Well, maybe you got soft hands.
Do I count as a coin collector since I got all of them in the game? Yes, you do. Ow.
Smooth, Abby.
Ow, ow. Oh, shit.
What
Dude,
the
right
fuck,
on your
Richard?
ass? That would hurt so bad. Thanks for locking the door, dick.
You got a little mud on you there, sweetheart.
So do you.
Where?
Right there.
She threw shit like an ape.
Every time you run off like this, they give me shit about it.
I would fucking
Believe it or not, they actually care about
stop
your
her if
safety.
she did that to me.
These woods are safe.
Even if it was my own daughter.
She's been hanging out.
This is why Marcus is not a parent.
It's
She's due any day now. We'll just check on her. And
also why I'm not a
We'll be back.
babysitter.
I
Yeah.
promise.
Let's just make it quick.
If anyone in chat hasn't liked the stream,
Got my
please
little girl to
do.
Keep me safe.
Like
Like, can I have that rifle then,
How'd you
please?
know I was here? Owen ratted me out, didn't he?
He did his job.
How'd you get him to talk?
How do you think?
Huh. She probably cut through the playground.
He didn't believe that, dude. Not even for a second.
Hey, look what I found.
Oh, wow. 1978. Don't have that one in my collection.
You can keep it. If you promise not to pull anything like this again.
You got yourself a deal.
Why don't I believe you?
No reason I could think of. Come on, let's keep looking.
Dad!
This game looks amazing, dude. I hope it's coming through good in the stream.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Just noticed you two have been hanging out a lot. More so than usual.
Oh, God. How long have you known?
I'm your dad.
That's a dragon. That ain't Zoo. That's a dragon.
Really, really hard not to look at each other. You get all serious. It's really cute.
I can't do this.
And he makes you laugh.
That's our Marcus.
That's because you're such an idiot.
I just like how he's extra nice to me now. I'm nervous when he has to keep me in check.
So, you're taking advantage of him.
Me? Never. Abs, look. Fresh tracks.
Wait, this is just your sneaky way of giving me a tracking lesson, isn't it?
I would never.
Wish you could go down the snail slide.
Well, I mean, I found you.
Yeah, but you cheated.
If only, yeah.
You do what you need to do to get it done.
Oh boy.
You actually listened.
Bruh.
Dad, I found something.
That Bambi?
Oh my god. She already gave birth.
It's Bambi.
And look, 2 sets of tracks.
Dad?
It's her. Let's go.
That doesn't sound good.
No, she's in pain.
Is this an animal they're hunting or animal they take care of?
Come on.
It's part of the mystery.
Dad, wait. What if they're infected around?
This
What's
area's
up, Typharius? Please like the stream. How you doing, dude?
You brought your gun, right?
Of course.
Then I'm not worried. Oh, shit. Abs.
Well, fuck.
Deborah?
Gotta cut her loose.
Glad you're doing well, Typharius.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna hurt you. It's okay. Damn it. It's really in there. Abs, come here. Here. I'm gonna hold her.
Okay.
Calm down, calm down. Calm down.
Doc, are you around here?
Over here, Owen. What?
What?
We need you back up. Owen! Hold her. Come on. You got it tight? Yeah. All right. Get in there, Abs.
I'm with Owen. Just what?
Steady. Holy fuck. Everybody's looking for you. We gotta... Hey, wait!
Dad!
Holy fuck.
What's going on?
Come on!
I wouldn't kill a damn squared. There's probably so many of them dead already, unfortunately.
Doc, that girl showed up. What girl? The one
And
Marlene keeps talking
fuck
about.
them zebras.
They found her in the
They
tunnels.
assholes.
She has an old bite mark on her arm. No signs of infection. That can't be. They're already running tests on her, but you gotta get down there. Come on.
St. Mary's Hospital. The goal of the entire first game.
It's intertwined with the brain. There's no other option.
There has to be some other way.
There's no way to remove the specimen without destroying the host.
The host. She's a child, not some petri dish.
You think I don't... I'm aware of the situation.
And you're okay with killing her.
No, I'm okay with developing a vaccine that'll help save millions of lives. How many fireflies have died for less?
That was their choice. Are you asking me? Or are you telling me this is how it's gonna be?
I am begging you to buy in.
And what if this was Abby?
Look, everything that we've been fighting for, all the sacrifices, all of the horrific... all of that is justified with this one act.
If this was your daughter, what would you do?
I love the Christian themes in this game. Not just the sacrificing of a child, but a daughter.
Thank you, sweetheart.
And what he just said there, all the sacrifices we've made, all of our efforts justified in this one act. And you see that obviously in Jesus Christ being sacrificed, legitimizing every sacrifice that Christians made in the past and in the present.
Tell Joel.
Why?
He traveled across the country with her. He has a right to know. Good luck with your surgery.
Can you imagine having to make that decision, though, to kill a kid? That's not good.
You're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
If it was me, I'd want you to do the surgery.
And here we are. That all happened before the end of the first game. And this is now the end of the first game here.
Is he still in the fucking building? Abby.
No!
Abby, don't look.
Dad! Dad! No! No! No!
good intro to the chronological mode because a lot of people hated on Abby, but it's like, it's not her choice to be the daughter of the surgeon that's left in this world that knows how to reverse engineer that vaccine, and to watch
I was supposed to take her to the firefight.
potentially the saving of the world be cut down. I mean, how would you let that go? Sad moment time, exactly.
She needed her immunity to mean something. Maybe I was starting to buy into that whole cure business. Maybe I just wanted to do right by her. And then we made it. We found the firefight. Because of her, they were actually going to make a cure. The only catch, it would kill her. Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing? I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Jesus Christ, Joe. What do you do?
I think the only reason Tommy didn't shoot him right here is because it was his brother.
I saved her.
No, Christian. This is my favorite game of all time. Legitimately. I'm yet to find a game I love more than this one. Please like the stream, Christian.
Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you.
Cover the exit. Don't let him get away.
God damn. That's
It's a lot.
That's a lot. What does Ellie know? I told her they just ran some tests.
Appreciate it, Christian. Hope you're having a good Sunday.
Her immunity meant nothing. And she believed you? I didn't say otherwise. We should head back.
Glad church was good. What was the sermon about, Christian? I still don't know if there's a better looking game than this. Stylistically, obviously, there can be a completely different style that looks amazing. That's not really meant for comparison. But this style game, pretty godly. I love riding the horse. I know that not everybody here is a PlayStation 5 player, but it's always fun when you play a game like this and they have like the galloping playing through the controller with the, what's it called, haptic feedback, not just vibration. It's like, how is this place not just under constant threat or attack? Or people appearing just like, we want in. Bunnies. I always laugh too, because AM squared, I always laugh when I see stuff like that. Not because I'm laughing at you at all, but because like I feel like this game looks amazing. The stream quality is not even remotely close to what I'm actually like playing in right now, like what I'm looking at. But like you can see here at the top that I'm in pro mode, which it's rendered in 1440 and then output in 4K using the PSSR, which really is a fancy way of saying it's graphical AI, and it does it in about 60 frames. And someone might sneer at that, but it's like, dude, you're getting 1440 made to look closer to 4K, and you can tell this is running in 60 frames. I mean, you can tell. And people were like, oh my gosh, the PS5 Pro costs like $700 or costs $800, whatever I paid for it. And it's like, but those same people will laugh and then buy a PC that costs way more. And if I said, play this game, doesn't matter that it's a PlayStation exclusive, play this on your $2,000 plus PC, it wouldn't be able to do it. They'd have to spend more than $2,000. And it's like, I just don't I never understand when people like sneer at consoles and different things like that because they think that PCs are better. It's like PCs are so utterly cost prohibitive, and even if consoles are starting to get pricey, like they really are meeting players in the middle still. They really are. Now, something like the Switch 2, which just sort of seems price gougy for what it is, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. We made it. The level of detail and polish in this game is also absolutely crazy.
Come on. It's okay. I got him. You go
That's a
on.
good message, Christian. Seriously, man. That's the type of lesson that'll actually change your life by changing your real-time relationships, setting them on proper
About what we were
course.
talking about earlier. I can't say I'd have done different. I'll take it to the grave if I have to.
Dude, like I said, if Tommy wasn't his brother, I don't think Joel would have told him. But if he found out and wasn't Joel's brother, he would have shot him. He would have 100% shot him.
Segue to Bible, how every man has a brother, be grateful.
Talking about the scripture saying a brother's born for adversity.
Yeah.
You got it. Legitimately there. There's so many Christian undertones through this whole story, and that's why people ended up loving it. The first and the second game.
Hello? Ellie?
Just breaks a vase. I'm talking to you, damn it, and turns into a real dad. You're like, oh fuck. Dude, I agree, Christian.
Jesus. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I tried knocking, but
Hey,
hey.
You'd think they would have found a CD player
What's up,
instead of
Joel?
just a cassette player.
Just checking in.
What's up, Sanic? Please like the stream. How you doing, man?
You know, talking about how impressed they are with you and how well you're helping out.
They said
It's good.
that doing this mode would jar the
We were riding
pacing,
the other day, and
and it's definitely jarring the gameplay pacing. The original
they told me a joke, and I thought
presentation of the game definitely balances these longer cutscenes with gameplay. And this one is obviously
It's
pretty cutscene heavy here on the front
in
end.
a few hours.
Yeah. I know. I'm gonna get out of your hair. Just I want to show you something. Just give me 1 second.
Just give me 80 minutes. I want to make a coffee, but I don't know where my cup went. Oh, here it is.
What's this?
It's what we call a guitar.
Some folks call this thing here a guitar.
Guitar, what the fuck?
Funny.
You want to hear something?
Okay.
Okay.
She got to promise not to laugh, though.
Promise me that you won't laugh.
We'll laugh.
Dude, what if she just bust out laughing? It's just like, stop, dude, you shit.
I'm trusting you.
I gotta run back to my controller. I was making coffee. You're doing terrible, Sanic. Why is that, man? What's going on?
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Everything I have found here, I've not found by myself.
As a parent, too, like, you really can feel
To make
what Joel is singing here. I think some people who aren't a parent might be like, I get it. But I don't know if they'd actually, like, feel it,
I've no
though.
need for any more anxiety.
Like that line there where he says, all my missing and stolen parts, like, I don't need them anymore. And, like, the whole theme of the song being, like, if I got you, like I'm good. And again, like, I feel like non-parents can understand that, like, what's meant there, and even feel it to some capacity. But, like, there's something amazing about having a child, because you really look at them as, like, I can teach you everything I've learned. And most importantly, I can guide you and teach you how to not make the same mistakes I did. Because when you're going through life and you've made mistakes,
Take what I can get.
and, like, you have regrets, and there are certain things you can't undo and all this and that, it's like you sort of just live with that, and that part of your life sucks.
Oh.
But then
I don't know.
you look at your kid and you're like, you don't have to live with that. Like, you see their love of life, you see their joy, you see their non-jadedness, and you know for a fact, you're like, there's a reason I'm jaded. I've walked down some bad paths that have kind of burned me and made me mad and this and that, and I wish I was wiser back then. If I was wiser back then, I would have been happier. And so you look at your kid and you're just like, I'm going to give you all that. All of a sudden, all the things that I hated about my life are, like, deeply meaningful and useful, and I can literally watch your joy increase
What is the downside
by and feel like not to give yourself glory, but feel like you played a part in some goodness entering the world again. Because God obviously takes those bad things and works everything for their good. That's what the scripture says. But you're right, I feel it every time. It's pretty intense. The fact that people hated this game, I really still believe that all of the hate from people that did not like this game specifically, they did not fucking understand it. And there's a reason I love this game way more than the first. And I love the first game. But I don't think people understood it. I think they just wanted to go into it with more of just like a brain dead post-apocalyptic survival game. And fair enough, those are fun. There's nothing wrong with that, but flash forward, she's starting to learn that exact song.
Ugh, I suck.
Just need to build up your calluses, that's all.
Man.
All right, come on.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Right, let's do this. That was a long string of
You want to spoil your surprise now?
cutscenes.
Is it a dinosaur?
Stop trying to guess. I ain't telling you.
I love how she gets it right on the very first guess. It's a dinosaur. Legitimately.
Is
At least in
it
part. That's not the true gift. But it's part of the gift.
You're not gonna guess.
Is
More
that...
walking, less talking.
Dude, the water in this game looks crazy good. There's a lot of games that are getting water right nowadays.
Mind your step.
I love
I
it.
got it.
Nudge.
Oops.
They really did, Christian.
You should see your face right now.
What if I drowned?
You're not gonna drown. You gotta work on that confidence, kiddo.
Yeah, keep laughing, old man. See what happens.
This way.
The worst.
Your swimming's getting better. Remember now, don't just flail about. You
In
got.
the water with
He's a very
your arms.
responsible parent.
Blah, blah, blah.
AM squared.
Glad to know I'm getting through.
You gonna help me up or what? Hey!
No.
Hey! You gonna help me up? I thought you were gonna help me up! He was gonna pull me up!
See that deer? See it? Just through there, look.
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah?
Looks like...
Fucker.
How's that feel?
Refreshing.
Yeah, it's not nice getting pushed in, is it?
Oops,
Well,
she just hits her head on a rock, kills her.
Actually, we need
Fuck.
to swim through this part anyway.
I got you back. You're angry and upset.
I am very angry and upset. Now, come on.
Ugh.
Let's get a running jump here. Okay, that
Do a
was
double
not a
backflip.
running jump, but here we are.
God damn it.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah, I got this.
I always laugh at modern games too that can't get like swimming right. It's like I think that Uncharted 4 and The Last of Us 1 and part 1 and part 2, I genuinely think that they got the swimming like mechanics perfect thanks to Dead Space. And maybe Dead Space owes their credit to someone, but the whole Zero G,
Is it?
that's what it's like, I feel
My
like.
sixth grade history teacher wanting to apologize for being a massive dick.
I beg your pardon?
My friend and I would argue whenever he called the Fireflies terrorists. We got a lot of detention.
You know, you really need to stop letting people rile you up.
It's hard when they're dicks.
It still stands.
That is one of the most felt lines from a kid. You need to stop letting people rile you up. It's hard when they're dicks.
Where are you taking me?
What's up, Mississippi? Please like this stream. How you doing, man? Oh, I thought I could like squeeze through that, and you can't. Where'd he go? Oh. I didn't realize I had to dive.
Is it a new pair of sneakers?
You're gonna need a new pair after this.
Oh,
The level of detail in this game, like you can swish through this stuff and it actually disappears. That's some Red Dead Redemption 2 shit right there. You gonna help me up this time? Take your time. Take your fucking time.
No, cheers.
Okay,
Hey, bye.
fuck it.
See you.
I'm done guessing.
Well, good.
But, like, is it a massive comic book collection? No, wait. A new DVD collection?
So they do have CDs. They have DVD. Well, I guess they have a DVD player, not a CD player.
Just yes.
How about laser discs? I heard that's a thing.
It's a fucking dinosaur.
We're here.
Oh my god, it is a dinosaur!
And it is.
Joel!
Surprise.
Holy shit. Oh, it's a motherfucking dinosaur.
Here we've got the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Tyrant lizards. That's a big boy.
We gotta climb it. I mean, you gotta climb the fucking thing.
What are you doing? Ellie, be careful.
I'm climbing a dinosaur!
Yeah, I can see that. Just don't die falling off of one.
Look at me! I'm on a motherfucking dinosaur!
Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Don't jump. Just climb down.
Ah!
Hey, hey!
She could have broke her fucking legs.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, look at
He just immediately regrets
Awesome that
bringing
you
her
didn't
here.
break anything.
That was awesome.
Can I come in?
What's
Just got
this?
invisible walled.
It's a book?
It's a dinosaur book.
Okay.
Alright.
Joel's like, I don't give a fuck about dinosaurs. They weren't even that important in the old life. Weren't even that important in the old life. This would be so cool to explore, though. Even in modern day, like if there was some busted down museum, you wouldn't get in trouble for like going and checking it out. I think it'd be fun.
Oh, hello. Sorry, the dinosaurs are busy right now.
What are you doing?
Oh, wait. One of the dinosaurs is here.
Got him fucking
Joel,
roasted.
this for you.
Very funny.
That was pretty funny. Did you get it? It's because you're old.
No, I get it. Yeah.
Okay.
Now I want to go to a damn museum. I want to take my kid to a museum. Just because of this game.
Oh, look at those talons.
That is a velociraptor.
Actually, it's a Deinonychus.
Pretty sure these are velociraptors. I mean, at least that's what they call them in this movie.
Jurassic Park! Velociraptors. I haven't watched a Jurassic Park movie in forever.
Compsognathus. Whew, that's a big name for little guys.
Yeah, they'd swarm you.
It's like, is that even true?
Did you see that in a movie too?
Actually, yeah. A different one. See, there's a sequel. Wasn't as good.
Damn. I don't know. I haven't watched Jurassic Park in so long. I have no memory of whether Jurassic Park 1 or 2 is better. Triceratops.
Triceratops means three-horned face.
You would not want to be on the business end of that horn.
Museums are awesome. One of the best. I haven't been to a museum in a long time either.
Whoa,
My life sucks, in case you don't know. Just kidding.
Looks like you two have something in common.
Oh, good one.
Good one, fuckhead. What about this one? How do I... Oh, here we go. What's up, Henry? Please like the stream. How you doing, man?
Pounds of plants each day. Whew.
That would be
Imagine
sick,
food.
Mississippi. That would actually be cool.
Scene where, actually, one of the guys said, "That's a big mound of shit."
What is this movie, and when can we
Jurassic Park.
Tell you what, when we get back to Jackson, movie night.
Wait, so he has it and he's never shown her? That's insane. He knows she loves dinosaurs. That's why he brought her here. Well, it's one of the reasons why he brought her here.
see?
And he hasn't shown her Jurassic Park, but has
Was
it.
an apex predator.
Plot hole.
It's an apex predator.
The most badass predator.
How is this an apex predator?
Are
Yeah.
you talking about me?
The fuck is this thing?
Gallimimus's name means chicken mimic.
This was a chicken?
Who's these?
Scientists.
Well, they're dumb.
Yeah. Scientists are fucking stupid. How about that? Mine. We got ourselves a trading card, the Nighthawk.
Cool.
What you got there?
These superhero cards. Seems like they were popular.
I think Sarah was into those for a while.
He's got 80 brains and 80 brawn, affiliation the Society of Champions. When a freshly minted Air Force recruit found himself caught in a skirmish between Spark Aerobots and the Society of Champions, his quick thinking ended up saving the day. With his arms and legs wounded in battle, Dr. Stem created a set of energy wings for his arms and energy blades. His shoes allowing him to cover both land and sky at absurd speeds, together with his loyal greyhound Ezio, the small-town kid known as the Nighthawk scours the world for evildoers, always ready to dive back into action. What a good guy. What a good guy. Why is the Bracky so small? I have no idea, M squared. Henry, how's your weekend going, man? Do this. There we go. The fuck am I doing? Oh, that was weird. He just sat there and watched. He didn't even have shit to say. He just watched me do that. And he's like, that's fine. Yeah, do that. I can't look at these? What about these ones? Ooh, we found a hat.
Here we go.
Nice.
How do I look? Pretty good?
Whoa, this one looks like a bird.
M squared, it's not a real dinosaur.
Descended from dinosaurs.
Which one's not a real dinosaur? The
Excuse me, Mr.
Brachiosaur?
Professor,
I happen to know a thing or two.
from a movie.
Keep going.
From a movie. Like he's retarded.
This one's skull is.
Kind of looks like Tommy.
You're a dick, I'm telling him. Yeah.
Please don't. Get you in the right light. Boom. Tommy.
Can I click on any of these other ones? Oh, the little one.
Velociraptor. Joel, this is the one you.
This
were
one's
talking about?
tinier, though.
Velociraptor.
So small. Well, don't
Yeah, that's super tiny. None of them are dinosaurs. They're bones. Wow, dad joke. Hit us with the damn dad joke. Amazing. Where'd dipshit go? Can I put... What? I think there's a way. I think there's a way to put a hat on Joel too. And I'm trying to remember what it is. Did I already pass it? I want to put a hat on him too, and I don't remember where it's at. Maybe it's back here? Is it on one of these shelves? I want to put the hat on him. Are they plaster bones? Are they actually plaster? Is that what it is? Where's the other hat at? I thought there was another hat. Maybe I'm wrong. Move! Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm retarded. It's in the same room as the hat. Is it? There's two hats in the same room? No, there's not. No, there's not. You lie. Well, I'm not seeing it.
Did you go to museums a lot?
Yeah.
Thanks, Mississippi.
Yeah, Sarah loved them. I swear that girl dragged me to every damn museum in Texas.
See, because I think he throws the hat on there if you click on it. I don't want to do that. Damn, just shoves their way through.
Did you know this was here?
Oh, you don't like it. We can head back.
Oh, shut up. Oh. Hey, Joel, can you name all the planets?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've played this too.
My very educated mother just served us nice pizzas.
Did you just have a stroke?
My Mercury, very Venus, Mother Mars.
Oh, okay. I get it. That's pretty cool.
We're just gonna do this the rest of the stream.
Hey, Joel, guess what the first animal to go to space was?
I don't have
A gerbil.
That was a monkey.
No, it was fruit flies. Yeah. in
It's not an
1927.
animal.
It was to see radiation exposure at high altitudes. And they lived through it.
Dadgum, girl, you are smart.
Thanks.
I'm a smarty pants.
What? No.
It's like, what, you fucking dunce? No, Joel, that's not what happens, Joel. Can I see the moon, too? Oh, I can.
You know how many
Spin
times
it!
I've been to the moon?
Twice.
6 times.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't think we've been to the moon once. I really don't. I'm a moon landing denier. I really don't believe it in the slightest.
Fuck yeah.
Where's the steering wheel?
Rovers don't use steering wheels. They use joysticks.
Yeah, dummy.
Hang on. Just the real one.
Well, considering they left the real ones on the moon, I would say no.
Mercy, Venus, Mars, Earth, Neptune, Jupiter, and the other planets. What? The monkey never came back? I didn't know that. That's sad. Was it the Russians that sent the monkey up, or no? I just want to put a hat on Joel. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how. spacesuits. Oh! What? 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 Why'd she throw it on the ground?
So cool.
How's it smell in there?
Like
Like-
space.
Like shit.
And dust.
It was longer than 10 minutes, Christian. Everyone sent a monkey? That's weird. Wonder why. No, that's not the... Well, maybe it's the one I wanted. I want this one. We gotta put them all on. Touch. Don't touch. I want to know how you put a hat on Joel. I don't know how to do it anymore. I used to know how to do it. Now I don't know how to do it. That sucks. That sucks my dick.
Whoa.
After you. Watch your head.
I have a helmet.
What the heck?
Oh! Okay. Wow.
Wow.
As you look at all these buttons.
Oh, it's so badass. Man. Could you imagine just...
Happy birthday, kiddo.
What is this?
This is a thing that took a mighty effort to find. Take it. Close your eyes. It'll be worth it.
Okay.
30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
I do okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You're welcome, kiddo. What do you say we keep looking around, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
thing is, though, is that Joel, at the end of the day, even at this point,
Hey,
you can sympathize with him.
welcome to Earth.
You can even respect his decisions to a degree. But he's ultimately, unfortunately, unwise. And he's just a midway point of a journey, which is why there really should be a part 3. But because there was so much backlash by people who don't understand this game, they don't understand the narrative, they don't understand the themes, they don't understand the trajectory that they were writing for Ellie, I don't think there's going to be a part 3. But you see by the end of part 2 where Ellie advances beyond where Joel left off, right? Because Joel showed that, Brick, this is my favorite game of all time. I'm not going to lie to you, man. So if you're one of the people that just hates this game, like, man, you and I are, we're gonna butt heads on that one. But as I was saying, I think that the genuinely unfair bias against The Last of Us Part 2, fielded by so many people who just don't understand this game at all, they really failed the fans who do understand the game, because I'm unsure if Part 3 is going to be made now. And I love how by the end of this game, Ellie ascends and matures in wisdom beyond where Joel left off, despite the age gap. You'd think because Joel was so much older and has so much more life experience, it's like there's no way. There's no way that Ellie, who's so young in this game, could attain all of that. And it's like in many ways she has, but she hasn't. Because you have to consider, like, Joel didn't grow up in this, right? He led a normal life until basically 20 years of this. Because it says fast forward 20 years. And so he lived a normal life up until then. And Ellie actually grows up in it. So when you think about it, all of the stuff that made Joel very jaded and rough around the edges, Ellie's had close, not completely, but close, to the same amount of time of exposure, all things considered. And obviously, that rapidly creates a rough around the edges person. Now, again, let's still say that Joel has more wisdom and all that. It's actually because Joel refused to continue in gaining wisdom. It's because he refused to fully accept his daughter's passing and how he needs to respond wisely to it. He needs to respond by not giving up his humanity. He needs to respond by being a light in a dark world. He didn't do that. He succumbed to it, right? And so now he finds Ellie, and sure, it's like, okay, he's doing good now by taking care of her and protecting her and treating her like a daughter. But in a lot of ways, it's like he's not trying to replace his lost daughter, but he is trying to replace what his lost daughter provided him. And that's where he stopped. That's where he ends. That's where he stops. And in a lot of ways, you could say, like, okay, Joel is valuing love, he's valuing being a parent, he's valuing trying to protect his children, and he's valuing trying to set her on a good course. It's like, that's all good, and you really could possibly stop there. But the reality of life is that there will be loss, there will be unfairness, and there will be times when you just lose. And you're going to have to be able to go on. You're going to have to be able to say, I'm not going to allow this to make me a worse person, which is what Joel did. He allowed it to make him a worse person instead of increasing in character and in resilience and in empathy, trying to help those who are also suffering through it to not lose their humanity. He didn't do any of that. And really, by gaining Ellie, he sort of just arrived back at the place he was when he simply had his daughter. But he showed no actual character of what do you do when you're held to the fire. Because, you'd be like, well, he when he was held to the fire, he was a gritty survivor, did what it takes, and it's like that is a response, sure. But when you think about, because this is something that the game doesn't touch on, it does, but it doesn't. Like in the first game, Ellie really, when they get jumped in Pittsburgh, I think it is, Ellie like touches on like, did you kill innocent people? And Joel doesn't talk about it. You see the conversation between Joel and Tommy. And Tommy's like, I have nothing but nightmares of those years when all we did was survive and the things we had to do. And you can see that dynamic where Tommy's like, I'm not going to actually do this. I started to become someone who lost his humanity, and I reject that. And I'm going to go back to trying to be better. Joel didn't do that. And so what's interesting is you have to ask yourself, what would Sarah, Joel's daughter, think of what became of Joel? What would she think? I think Sarah would have rather Joel not become that person and die for it. That's what his daughter would have wanted. To not see the good, honest, loving man that he was to become less than that. She would rather him die who she knows him to be than continue to live and just be shit. Right? That's the truth of the matter. And so when Joel finds Ellie, he arrives back at that place where he's that parent again. But it's like he is not as wise as one might think. He's not, and again, you can empathize with Joel. You can totally empathize with him, and that's why he's such a lovable character. That's why I think so many people were so like the mad at the decision, but they don't actually take a second to like think about like these are in-depth characters that these designers who wrote really spent a lot of time like thinking about. You know what I mean? And then I also love how people hate that Joel died, and I've made this point before, but I love how people hate that Joel died. They feel pissed off about it, right? But at the same time, it's like the first game has something really unrealistic. This big fungal outbreak that leads to zombie-like infection, and the world falls apart. Right? And so it's like, that's pretty unrealistic, but they still tried to ground it in realism, saying, well, the only thing that caused it, though, was a real-life fungus. A real-life fungus that adapted to humans. That real-life fungus does zombify things and make them more aggressive and cause them to do things they wouldn't normally do. So you can see, even in its lack of realism, it's still trying to ground itself in realism. And the reason that's significant is because you look at the end of The Last of Us Part 1, and it's like, what did you want Part 2 to be? Just the story where Joel just gets away with the things he does wrong? You just want this story where Joel lies and Ellie never finds out, or she does, and just forgives him, and they ride off into the sunset and this and that. And it's like Joel said it himself in the first game. It's called luck, and it's gonna run out. It's his exact quote. And it's like, this game has tried to root itself in realism, even when it takes a few leaps and bounds. It always tries to cover its tracks a bit. And it's like, again, people who hated 2 did not understand that The Last of Us Part 1 is a story about Ellie, just as much as it's about Joel. Obviously, you can't have the lovable story about Joel. You can't even have the character that Joel is and becomes without Ellie. She's integral to that. You wouldn't like Joel as much. His story wouldn't even be the same thing. It would not. Joel would not be an interesting, memorable character without Ellie. That's it. Have to have her equal parts. And people didn't like that when Part 2 came out. It's like the story wasn't actually about Joel. It was about Ellie. But it's like, Joel's old as shit, dude. It wouldn't make sense to have a part 2 just be about this rapidly aging man, because you see it. His longer graying hair, they're getting old. And Ellie's young. It just makes sense that the story was about how she advances through it. In addition to the fact that she has the immunity. She's clearly the main character, immune to an infection. If there's going to be a part 2, she's clearly the main character. Because even if her sacrifice doesn't provide the ultimate cure for humanity, she can still enter into places too infected, enter into places too spore-ridden. She can do for the world, even if she can't save it, she can do for the world things it can't do for itself. This is obviously thematic of things like a lot of Christian themes, being able to save. Obviously, there's the Christian theme of, like I said earlier in this stream, that when Abby's dad was like, all of the sacrifices, everything we've done will be legitimized by this one act of sacrificing this kid or this daughter. Obviously echoing everything Christians have done, everything those who follow God have done. All of the sacrifices and suffering that they've endured, it's legitimized by the sacrifice of the Son. And so you see these Christian themes prevail through it. And so by the end of this game, Joel had to die. He had to. Why? Why? Because Ellie needed to face the same pain that Joel did and choose better. She had to. She had to not follow in Joel's footsteps. And is that not what a parent wants? Is that not what God wants for his children? Is that not what we as parents, those of us who are parents, want for our kids? Don't make the same mistakes I did. Don't become jaded like I did. Have love and have hope and walk down better paths. And then you will maintain that joy and that hope. And yeah, the world will still treat you pretty rough. But be bigger than it. Don't let it defeat you. You as a parent, you as an individual, you let the bad and terrible stuff of life defeat you. But if you're a parent and you look at your kid, you don't want them to let it defeat them. It's do as I say, not as I do. I let the rough world crumble me. But I'm going to look at my kid and say, don't let it steal your joy. I don't want to watch you grow sadder. I don't want to watch you grow up and grow more depressed, more hopeless, looking melancholy toward the future. You don't want that for your kid. So Joel had to die. He had to die because Ellie needed to face the pain similar to he did, and she needed to ascend beyond it. And that's what Joel would have wanted for her. Be wiser than me. Don't do what I did. Be better than me. Right? That's what he would have wanted for her. People, and this is just one of many themes through the thing. One of many, many themes through the thing. And it's just like, people who did not get any of this. I've ranted and raved about this game for so long. And people did not get any of this. And they're just like, nah, Joel died. This game's shit. Nah, I hate this. I like the whole humanity point that Chase is saying, becoming better through hardship and being able to help others. The way he died was very rough. The way he died was very rough. But at the same time, you have to consider the fact that the way Joel killed all those people and Abby's father, that was rough. And then you have to imagine he tried getting away with it. He stole the cure for mankind from everybody else. He lied to the person in that moment that he loves more than anything. He's withholding the truth and willing to die, allowing Ellie to believe a lie. He claims to love her the most, and he's doing it to protect her, quote unquote. But he's living this life in a lie, right? You got to remember, man is not what he thinks he is. Man is what he hides. And those are some words to truly understand and change your life with. Man is not what he thinks he is. Man is what he hides. You can go do a good thing and the good thing will end. And you can do a good thing after it and you can keep doing good things, but they do end. But if you do something terrible, that could end, and it should. But if you hide it, it continues to live, and it'll live forever, right? So it's like, what is Joel doing? What is he doing? You can't want him to succeed in these things. And so this person who's doing this continues on, and Abby grows and lives with this for years and years and years and years. Abby is just Joel. The world stole the person I love the most, and I become jaded and vengeful and willing to kill. That's what Joel was. It took his daughter, he became jaded and vengeful, and he's willing to kill. Right? And then when we watch Joel go in and torture those people to find Ellie when David's got her and all these other things, we legitimize it, but it's like, dude, he's pissed. He's willing to torture people. He's willing to torture people and kill them, and we're like, yeah, do it. But then the second Abby looks at that same person and goes, don't be a hypocrite. It's your turn to be tortured, because you've done the same damn thing. And you've made me sit here for years and years. And the other thing is it doesn't say that Abby's done everything that Joel has done. She's killed the Scars, just like Joel killed people to survive, innocent people. But even Abby, at least, is in a faction war that she joined mid-process. She's just not killing innocent people just to take their shit and have food to eat, because there wasn't enough for him or them. So in some ways, Abby isn't even as bad. But you see the story where it's like, not only is Ellie feeling the pain that Joel feels, and has to ascend beyond it, which is a parent's love and hope for their kid, but she also has to confront Abby and see for herself Joel, right? Because Abby just walks Joel's path. Lost the person loves most, jaded and vengeful and willing to murder, eventually finds a kid. The kid reveals they didn't ask for any of this. The kid reveals that they're losing their innocence and hope for life, and Abby decides that innocence and hope for life is worth protecting, no matter the cost, and she ends up sacrificing everything. Her old life, her friends, her war path, just to save this kid. And Ellie can see it in Abby, and that's why she has the flashback to when she forgave Joel on the porch, right as she's strangling her to death and lets her go. Because she's like, if I forgave Joel, I have to forgive you, because Abby, you're essentially Joel. And now she's got to look at all this and contemplate, what do I do now? And that's the significance of the depressing scene at the end where she tries to play the guitar that Joel gave her, but Abby, who is Joel, bit off the end of that finger and she can't play the song anymore. And in the same way, it's like, Joel gave you joy, gave you music, gave you memories, but he didn't give them to you in a way that will last forever, because he wasn't a person at that point who could provide that. Whereas if he would have been somebody respectable, somebody of high moral character, somebody who doesn't betray himself, even if he dies, the things he left for people or even Ellie, they would have remained forever. And so she had to learn, I've got to be better than all of this. If I'm to truly live a life and leave a legacy that's better, I've got to do more than this. And that was the prep for part 3, and we'll never get it. We'll never fucking get part 3 because people didn't fucking understand anything at all. He shot an entire hospital, exactly. More than a hospital, exactly. Truly the Buddhist way. I wouldn't say it's a Buddhist way at all. Buddhism's kind of silly in my mind because they're like, well, you know, you should eventually care so little about everything and even everyone in this life that you become so detached you just like meld back into the universe. And if you think that's wrong or that's a crude summary, it's really not. You can look it up for yourself. And it's like you have to actually stop caring about people to truly follow the Buddhist way. Are you sure you're not secretly a priest? A priest does not say fuck and play The Last of Us Part 2, no. Definitely does not. Off we go! I couldn't figure out how to put the hat on him. I'm pretty sad.
Here.
There's my random rant. I'm sure nobody really asked for it or wanted it, but there it is.
Museum stuff over there.
Yeah, I never checked out that building.
Well, let's go.
And just how do you plan on getting yourself over there?
Jumping, swimming.
Ah!
Never give anyone else this much grief.
Get down
Nobody
here.
else cares.
No!
Hey, whose birthday is it?
You can't keep doing that.
I want a good splash. We've got
Jump.
more exploring to do.
Jump!
Geronimo!
Nice.
It was an okay splash. Not that good, actually.
Hey, who's me in there?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll open the door for you.
Do it, bitch.
Come on, we can't chicken out now.
Come on, do it. Come on.
Go. There.
In we go. Yeah,
Bad
this ain't
news.
gonna work.
There's shit blocking the door.
See if you can find me another way in. I'll walk around the outside.
Okay, be safe.
You be safe.
There are dinosaurs around.
I killed for them.
Ooh, stay strong, buddy. This guy needed a hug.
I would not survive an apocalypse like this. I wouldn't be able to do what's necessary to survive. I would not be a Joel. I couldn't do it.
Shit.
The stragglers who snuck into camp. They just wanted food.
Come out, fucker.
The kid who ran into the blast. I couldn't stop him. This is fucked. The people in the van. We locked them in and doused it with gas. Dude, can you even imagine? Can you even imagine the shit people do? With just a it's them or me mentality. There is no light. Do you see? That's what I'm saying, dude. I would be so depressed. We wanted to end suffering. We wanted to restore humanity. Each time we sacrificed part of ourselves, our leaders kept saying, it'll be worth it. Now we've disbanded with nothing to show for our sins. I thought coming here might reignite something, some purpose. My parents loved bringing me here. It's one of my earliest memories from before the outbreak, before all the cruelty and savagery. These memories just made me angrier. I don't want to be in this world anymore. I can't look at the person I've become. And so here you go again. Talking about how Joel took from the Fireflies what they had hoped most and just made all of their efforts and sacrifices and evil things they did worthless.
Stupid fake animals.
Hello!
Shit.
You're lucky you didn't get gored, friend.
I'm in here.
The hell was it?
Fucking boar.
It's just some animal.
Well, let's get a move on. I want to get a fire going before it gets too dark. Come on.
Stop it.
I forgot about this scene.
I'm gonna kill you.
What?
Seriously, stop it.
All right. Why don't you come on over and enjoy this view with me then?
It's great. It's the best.
Oh. Come on.
How'd they even convince her to
You
get
did it
this
all the way
high?
up here just so you could wimp out on the last 2 steps?
Yeah. Yes. Deal was to get up here, so.
All right, here's what's going to happen. You're going to get your ass over here, sit on the edge, or you can go down here on the kid seat and look at this view with me.
We can't miss training.
Really? Not even just for one night?
No.
Can we talk about it?
It's getting late.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't. Do not. It is too high.
Oh my God. You know, I don't think I can live like this anymore, Abby.
Owen, I'm serious. I will break up with you. Owen.
I always loved you.
Don't! Owen!
Damn, that is so fucking high up. Oh my gosh. I would never, dude. Oh! I would never jump like that. I'm too much of a scaredy cat.
Abby!
I'm down here, you asshole.
You jumped? And I missed it?
I thought you drowned.
And you came to my rescue?
Definitely not safe.
I came to make sure you drowned.
I found something pretty awesome.
What?
I think you're gonna have to follow me to see it.
The colors in this section are so good.
We will, once you see this.
Owen,
What are they gonna do? Kick out a bunch of displaced fireflies who have nowhere else to go?
Maybe? I don't want to find out.
Just come see this thing. Take a deep breath.
Whoa. Now, how did you find this? How in the world would you find that?
What is this place?
I don't know.
You gonna keep going?
Fuck yeah.
Fishies, that's right. I'd be so afraid that I don't know if there's like an opening on the other side and I would just drown.
This place is crazy. I think it's like one of those zoos, but for fish.
An aquarium.
Check this water puff out. I saw this seal the other day. It was covered in spots.
They don't have spots. They're brown.
Those are sea lions.
No. No, you don't know.
I know what I saw with my eyes.
No, you don't know. Wonder if there's a coin in here. I can't remember. I can't remember. Coin. This looks like a sea lion, though. Yeah, I guess I don't know anything about
Give me a
seals
hand with this.
or sea lions. I'm holding it. Dude, like I said, the colors in this part are amazing, dude. Lighting in video games has gotten so cracked.
This is some sort of theater, but for fish.
What? Are you a rooster?
What a dumbass.
What? I'm a wolf. That's my wolf howl.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, but you love this idiot, so, I mean, what's that say about you?
Means I'm a dumbass. Great. I'm looking for a coin. Anyone seen a coin? There's gotta be a coin around here somewhere. You gotta believe there's one. Really, I have to click X on all of these? What? Maybe it's like a downturned chair. Maybe there's a downturned chair and that will have a coin on it.
You think this sailboat was part of the show?
There's gotta be a coin.
Turn this into a makeshift dock or something. Wanna check it out? Holy fuck, that is rusted. Probably scrap that.
There's probably no coin here and I'm looking around for nothing. Looking around for nothing. You throw it in the trash? No. Not gonna lie, this will be my be a first, but no smash. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? These are kids. Obviously, no. That just goes without saying. It goes without saying, duh.
Abs, we're not leaving till you come see this.
I don't want to see it. Alright, let's go check out the damn boat. This boat will be so important later. Robot. Probably best you did, Christian.
There's some kids' clothes. Bet a family came through.
Look at these drawings.
I wonder what happened to
Hello, doggy. That's some scary looking people.
Yeah, or it got killed by scars.
Such an optimist.
That is fucking scary. Big head. Is that Chucky? That might be Chucky. I guess that's everything here.
Alright, enough of this boat.
I can't
Wanna
climb.
go see the rest of the fish zoo?
Yes.
You think there's more?
What's
to see?
up, Emperor of Things? Please like the stream. How you doing, man? He always goes, every time. Let me up.
Get me up there.
How's your Sunday, Emperor of Things? I love it, dude. Dude, if I could get KFC right now, bro. Emperor of Things, if you'll fulfill my wish, would you please go get some KFC and let me know how good it is? Christian, same with you, man. Fulfill my wish. Go get KFC. Tell me how good it is.
We take a quick look around and then.
We head right
And let me live vicariously through you.
nothing. And
What more could I ask for?
Not happening.
just wait.
You should, like, totally play Yakuza. I don't own a single Yakuza game. I've never played one before. Never in my life.
If any of these are connected to
I don't even know if they're on PlayStation.
Oh my god.
Oh, you don't see that every day.
This game is just so scenic.
This place is something else.
You'd have to look up how much it costs. If it's not on PlayStation, I honestly won't get it.
It's a tank in the.
The entire series is on PlayStation. Oh,
This place filled with people, kids laughing.
I guess you'd have to look up how much it costs.
Different world, right?
Totally stream it. I've been playing a lot of Fallout 4 recently. I do plan to continue playing Fallout 4 on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights.
It's mine. You can visit.
You can visit.
Not really, actually. See how nice you are to me first.
You're a dick.
Not a great start.
If I had KFC money, I'd send it to you. No, that's not what I asked. I said you guys need to eat. You guys need to get KFC for yourself. Tell me how good it is, and then let me know. That's what I said. I said let me live vicariously through you. What's up, small unit? Please like this stream. How you doing, man? Yeah, I might. Oh my gosh. Is that how much the game costs? Oh my goodness, Emperor of Things. Really? That is very kind of you. Holy balls. Yeah, I know. It's $20. Thank you, man. Hold on. You guys are about to get hit with the blue screen. But this is crazy generous, man. Let me look it up. You said it's called what? Yakuza 0. Alright, I know you guys got a blue screen. You should still be able to hear me. Yakuza. I've never spelled this in my life. Never in my life. Oh, it says they just announced Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. It's coming out on the 8th? That's tomorrow. They're coming out with the director's cut of Yakuza 0 tomorrow. Did you know that? Is that why you're playing it right now? That's kind of cool. Yeah, it says Yakuza 0 is $20. And then, why is there so many of these games? Holy shit. What is all this? They got Yakuza like a dragon. They got pirate thing. What is all this? Like a Dragon is... I've never looked at any of this. Yakuza Kiwami 2. It's a very good game series. I did know. I think it's totally worth streaming when you check it out. It's so fun. Okay. Yakuza 6? Oh my god, there's so many of these. 4? They're not in order. 5 remastered? Why is there so... Okay. Alright. Well, okay. Sorry guys, just checking that out. That's super generous of you, man. Holy balls. Alright, we're gonna have to... Probably have to stream it sometime. I don't know the exact day I'm gonna stream it, Emperor of Things. Okay, I don't know the exact day. I might... You know what, man? I might make it a members-only video. How about that? What, do you like that idea? Well, here's the thing. I can do a members-only live stream, too. I can also do that. I'm trying to make it a little more personalized and special, but you might be like, nah, just do a normal live stream. But if you want, I could do. The thing is if I just play it and make it a members only video, I can like edit it, but I could also live stream it. They're in order. If you ever want to play, start with 0 and go through the numbered titles. The public must know peak. Okay, so normal live stream is what you're saying. Okay. The public must know peak. Thank you, man. That's super kind of you. Like I said, there is a list of games. I am supposed to be playing some Metal Gear Solid at some point. I'm supposed to be finishing Jak 3 at some point. I am playing Fallout 4 Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights. There may be a little time. In between now and when I play it. But there are people here in the chat who are seeing this, and this live stream is recorded forever. So I will get to it. Okay, I will get to it. I promise. I might even live stream one of these games, Metal Gear Solid or Yakuza, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. One of those days, I might. I haven't decided yet. I know at least 2 of the days I want to continue Fallout 4 because I've been having a ton of fun with that. I have most free time on weekends. I don't have the most free time on weekends, but let me tell you this. This is good for people on the channel to know. I know there's just a handful of you here. Some of you know that I live stream 3 times a week. Every week. That's true. The reason why is because my wife's a nurse. She works 12-hour shifts and she works nights. So on the 3 nights a week, which do change week to week, and that's why my live stream days change week to week, when she's at work and I've laid my daughter down for bed for the rest of the night, that's when I stream. So that's why I stream 3 days a week. That's why the days change week to week. And that's why I always stream later at night for myself, close to 9:30 p.m. That being said, where was I going with that? Oh, my wife has to work 1 weekend a month. So the good news is that she doesn't work most weekends, but I also don't live stream when she's not working. But there is 1 weekend where she works. And so those are the weekends that you'll see me streaming. That being said, though, what does weekend mean to my wife as a nurse? For whatever reason, that actually translates to Friday, Saturday, not Saturday, Sunday. So when I say weekend, it's sort of unfortunate for you, Emperor of Things, because really you're like, I'm most free Saturdays and Sundays. And when I say I won't stream on 3 out of 4 Saturdays and Sundays, I'm also saying I won't do that and I won't stream on 4 Sundays either. But there is a Friday, Saturday once a month where I'm guaranteed to stream, unless something happens, of course. But so far, nothing's ever happened in these years. So yeah. But you know what? You know why I say this, Emperor of Things? How about this? I'm free Friday as well. How about this? The next Friday, Saturday that I'll be streaming, because you got to remember this, I just streamed last night. And I just streamed Friday night. If you go to the live tab on the channel, I just did my weekend. My 1 a month. I just did it. Meaning that there won't be another Friday, Saturday that I stream until January. But hear me out, Emperor of Things. Hear me out. How about this? We can set this in stone. The next Friday, Saturday that I stream, which is a month from now, but the next Friday, Saturday that I stream, I'll put it on the Patreon and all that, and I'll put out reminders. I'll play Yakuza. Will I play it both days? It just depends on how much fun we're having, how much the live chat's having fun with it, right? If the live chat's not having a ton of fun with it, but we bought the game, I may then just turn it into maybe a members video or edited video. But if the live chat's having a blast and they think it's fun and it looks like it's kind of a funny game, if they're having a blast, then sure, Friday, Saturday, why not? I think that would be cool. I have Christmas vacation coming up soon. Oh, okay. Well, then maybe we can do it sooner then. Maybe we can do it too. You have to let me know what those dates are. I've been doing a lot of ranting and just staring at an object to stream. So I'll be free for like the last 2 weeks of December. Okay. That puts some things into perspective. I may be a little busy too around the holidays. But yeah, we should 2 weeks. In 2 weeks' time, I should be able to play Yakuza 0 for you. I would think if you got a whole 2 weeks off, we could make it happen for sure. All right, let's read. Thank you again, man. Seriously, it's very kind of you. I'm thankful you're giving us content for the channel. Really. Okay, it says, kids, if you find this, and also I say that because I don't know anything about the game. I should also just be positive and assume I'm gonna like the game. So content for the channel, yes, but also thank you just personally for giving me a game that's probably fun. All right, it says, kids, if you find this, I want you to know I don't blame you. Those Seraphites are selling a good line. I understand why you thought you'd be better off with them. There's food and water in the boat. Take it and sail away from this place. I know I got too controlling. I just wanted so much for you two to be safe. I hope you see that. I couldn't find antibiotics. I want you both to know I love you. Ricky, keep watching out for Max. You owe him that, Dad. Dude, that sucks. That sucks. It shows that parental side again of, like, you want your kids to be hopeful and happy, but, like, sometimes you can be too overprotective. Locked up. Tight. You got a key? You got a key? You're just gonna sit there. Oh. What's up, Goob? Please like the stream, subscribe if you haven't. How you doing, man? Look how fun. Look how fun. Just a day with the girls, you know what I'm saying? Best trip ever. Penny's Bachelorette. Seriously, though, there's something wholesome about this. Bachelor parties and bachelorette parties. I can't talk. But anyways, they can have some infamous notoriety. To go to an aquarium for it. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, do we have a key? I gotta open the door, dude. Where's the key at? Where's the leak, ma'am?
I think it's the same family from the boat.
That'd be my guess, yeah.
Okay. Do you have a key? I'm trying to go through this door. You seen a key anywhere? I don't technically get a Christmas vacation either, but I also work for myself, so I mean, I guess you just kind of get what you get when you can. S-tier Pat line? What is...
Hey, Owen. No spots. Look at that.
Well, the one I saw wasn't bronze either, so...
My dad would love this place.
Yeah. You lose the shit over it.
Yeah.
We have to come back with the others.
That's good, yeah. Get them to break the rules, too.
You don't think it's worth it?
Let's see how much trouble we're in when we get back.
I guess I wasn't supposed to go in there.
We love it.
Where's the leak, ma'am? Oh, that's what you meant, Patrick line. I didn't understand what you meant by Pat line.
Thanks for dragging me into this amazing place.
I'll think about it.
Dude, how amazing is this setup, though? Like if you really had to like you know like this is the end of the world. I'm probably gonna eventually starve to death or something like that. Like this is as good as it gets. This is the way to go out. You know, have a little place like this. My name's not Rick. Yellow, pink. It keeps raining. I hate living in Livonia. Livonia, like I don't know where that is. There's a Livonia in Michigan. Me too, kinda. I work for someone and I also own my own business. Really, dude? Nice, man. That's awesome. I bet your business is way more profitable than mine. I mean, if you like shirtless men beating each other up with side quests involving dancing, dart playing, pocket racing, racer driving, arcade games, and silly side quests, but a serious emotional story, I think you'll like it. I'm gonna be honest with you, Emperor of Things. It looks sort of like anime-ish, and I personally, I don't hate anime. Like, I don't actively dislike it, but I feel nothing for it. And so when I talk to somebody who's like a fan and really like excitedly wants to show me stuff about anime, like I get why they like it, and I never try to dissuade them. And I'm not saying I've never seen something in anime that wasn't like cool or entertaining. I'm not saying that. I'm just like not a fan. So we'll just see. We'll see. Because like for example, you could show me something like an event or something in a game or like a cartoon anime show or something. You could show me an event and then the character will react a certain way to it and I'll be like that was cool. But then show me the same exact scene and then zoom in on the character's face where they're going and I just immediately am just like no. Like I don't hate it. I'm not like repelled by that, but I'm just like it doesn't do anything for me. So that's where I'm saying like if it's very like anime feeling in like those little ways, like like I might not like it. But if it doesn't do that stuff, if it doesn't do all that, stuff, then like yeah, like I'm all like I'll probably like it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. One Punch? I've never watched it. To be honest with you, I just assume I'm not going to like any anime and I don't watch it. For me, anime is just cartoons and there's nothing special about them. I can see why people love it. It's not involved with anime? Okay, well, then we should be fine. We should be fine. Why do you know what gunpowder tastes like? There's no reason. It is so sad because he said in that previous note he couldn't find antibiotics. How sad is that, dude? Look at that. Look at this. There's a dude. There's a woman. 2 boys. Right? And then there's him with his wife. But the note only alluded to the 2 boys and himself. So it's like, were the antibiotics for the mom and she passed away? I don't think so, because I don't see a body here. Of course, if she died, he might have like put her in the water maybe or something like that. But I'm guessing that she died and him and the sons were just surviving here. And because she died, he became overprotective trying to keep them alive. And then he needed antibiotics. I think he just passed away from illness. That's my guess.
I think this is our boat, Captain.
Because they never explicitly say. Note from the son. Dad, I'm taking Max away from here. He can't spend his life locked inside this rotting building. All he'll do is take on your weaknesses. When the soldiers killed Mom, or there she goes. Or there's the answer right there. I'm talking about the whether the man has illness or not. I don't think they ever say. All he'll do is take on your weaknesses. When the soldiers killed Mom, you just stood there like a coward. What kind of example is that? You should have gotten angry. You should have made them hurt worse than they hurt her. I want Max to see what it looks like when people are willing to stand up for what they want, when they're willing to make something of their life. The world is harsh. It's up to us to change it. Only when weak may I carry my true strength. Maybe we'll come back someday. If we do, I hope you're not still sitting in your stupid fucking chair. It's amazing. And he puts the scar symbol at the bottom. Dude, that's rough. He died holding that. That is rough. I like a little bit of anime. Most of it is nasty. What? I like a little bit. Most of it's nasty. What do you mean? I like Dragon Ball Z, basically. Oh, you like a little bit of anime, but only because what you don't like is nasty. Stupid fucking chair. I used to watch Dragon Ball Z as a kid. You know what else I used to watch as a kid? Yu Yu Hakusho. I think I'm saying that right. I did watch that as a kid on like Toonami or Cartoon Network, Toonami, something like that.
I just don't understand how anybody willingly joins the Scars.
Why not?
Because they're an insane cult. That's why.
Well, in the QZs, people would refer to the Fireflies as terrorists.
No, I'm all for a game that is self-aware and it's not trying to be ultra serious.
We blew up checkpoints and assassinated
Prick is
soldiers.
still here.
It's not the same.
I'm just saying.
Don't say shit like that at the stadium, okay?
Okay, all right.
All right. Dude, spicy chips do sound good. I love those. What are they called? Packy chips. I'm probably not saying it right, but I always call them Packy chips. And you can just get them at like the grocery store. I love their ghost pepper chips. Oh my gosh. Welcome back, Prick. We missed you. We missed you. Wait, do you actually have the key this time? Takis are something I never really got into.
Wanna try those keys?
Oh, yeah. This one?
I don't remember anything about the show, but I do know I watched it as a kid. I probably didn't understand it.
Damn. Painting this must have taken forever.
They really are. I think I tried a Taki flavor and genuinely disliked it a lot, and then just never tried them again. And it's like Takis has a whole bunch of different flavors, so I probably should have just tried a different flavor. I'm sure I don't dislike them all. They're just mid? Oh, well. Oh, boy.
Don't tell me you want to go down there.
Come on.
Owen.
Last thing. I promise.
Last thing.
Just,
Damn, everyone's saying they're mid. I'll have to try another one sometime, though. Blasphemy. I wonder why there are never any Twinkies in the game. Yeah, Zombieland, they knew what was up. Oh boy.
I'd love to meet this kid.
Dude,
I mean,
can I give another shout out to Prick? I don't know if some of you in chat know this or not. I don't know if some of you guys know this or not, but he made this massive donation that allowed my family to go to Mackinac Island, and was amazing of him. And the reason I bring that up again is because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but he actually wasn't the first person to make a massive donation specifically for goodness toward my real life family. Hit Prick and Paul, that's why Paul's got his own emoji. Paul also sent my family on a little trip. And I posted it on the Patreon. You'd have to do some scrolling. You'd have to really look for it to find it, probably. But Paul actually sent my family on a trip to the aquarium. I don't know if some of you were on the Patreon when I posted that. It is still on there. But we went to the aquarium because of Paul. And that, this obviously reminds me of it. And so you guys are genuinely very, very kind in that way. like I never get over it. You know, you do something for me and it's like, that's awesome. You know, I really do appreciate it. But then you do something for my wife and kid and it's just like forever grateful. You know, there's no end to the gratefulness of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would definitely set up shop here. This would be so cool to live in the post-apocalypse. I wonder how cold it gets, though. I wonder if it gets so cold during the winter. Or if it's like perfectly insulated. I have no idea.
Told you they were spotted.
Yeah, yeah.
They're gonna have smacks. They don't. Spoiler, they don't. They're kids. You can't show that. You can't show that. At least I think they're still kids in this. Like, they're older than what she was, but
No,
I don't think she's meant to be over 18 at this point.
Is it this? It's this, isn't it? You are disgusted by it. Come on, Ab.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Talk to me.
I know all the leads have dried up, but Joel's still out there, you know?
I know. What can I do?
Let's go back. We can still make training.
He's gonna stay here a little while.
Alright.
What about you?
I'm gonna hang out with the seals for a little while.
I love, too, that he really did make this like his home base outside of the wolves.
I'm sorry.
I told you already. Don't be sorry.
Huh?
Are you with me?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Anyway, this silent treatment. Man, I mean, I forget my own.
Look how good these views are.
You should
I feel
just
like when I
apologize to
retire, I would love to live in a place where you could get views like this. Michigan has beauty to it, but I don't have anything like this.
I can tell when you're off.
Just got some stuff on my mind.
In my opinion, those doctors from the first game had it coming. There was no way they could have mass manufactured the cure, given they only had one person who was immune. Emperor of Things, I don't think you were here during my initial rant. Let me see where it's at. Let me see where it's at. I've already found it, but I'm trying to find the exact beginning of it. Hold on. I'm skipping around in the stream, double tapping the time button on it. Hold on. I don't think you're going to care that much, but it says at... What time is this? 50. What is this? It's at like 56 minutes. 56 minutes in the stream. I started a rant about 56 minutes in the stream. I started a lengthy rant about why the events of the games matter. And it's this stream. It's this exact stream. 56 minutes of this exact stream. I went and I ranted and raved about the significance of not all the events, but essentially the base level theme of part 1 and 2 and why these events were chosen. And I feel like when people hone in on something like you just described, it's not baseless or pointless, but it is missing the intended point of the game. Like, it's sort of like, again, there's nothing wrong with what you said, and it's fine to think that. I'm not even debating it or arguing it, but I think like the people who made this are like, this was our message, and this is why the game portrays itself the way it does, and so it's almost like saying like, well, instead of that right now, what about this over here? And the people who made it are probably like, sure, like, again, like, that's fine, but like, that's not what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm talking about this other thing over here. So that's really my response. I mean, I get it. Joel didn't want to lose someone again. Ellie reminds Joel. No. I go a lot deeper than that, Emperor of Things. I go a lot deeper than that. I talk about what I believe was intended and meant to be for part 3, but we'll never get it because of people's backlash about it. Yeah, I talk a lot deeper than that. No spoilers for me, but like the stream, boys. Bye. Thanks for the donation, Jay. Damn. Yeah, if you haven't played this yet, Jay, you gotta play this game, man. It's my favorite game of all time. This is genuinely my favorite game of all time. I feel like it's so misunderstood, too. Not because of what Emperor of Things just said. I rant about a different misunderstanding. I hope you're having a good Sunday, Jay. You didn't like part 2 either, but that's my opinion. Let me say this, Emperor of Things. If you go back and listen to that rant, I think what you'll say is I still don't like part 2, but I understand it better. Or, I don't necessarily like it, but I think you would even respect what it's trying to say. You just might not like the game. But I think you'll understand it more and at least respect it more, even if you're like, I still don't respect it highly. I think you'll respect it more than you currently do.
Are you sure?
I think. That would be my bet. I love this game. I love this one way more than the first one. For the reasons I talk about.
See that sign there? Red one? Try hitting that. Good way to draw them out of wherever. There you go.
Holy moly.
Sounds attracting them.
Well, we are on patrol.
Oh, what? I was out of ammo? Got your hand. Got your leg. Oh, I missed. Oh no! Okay, I gotta slow down. Hold on, let me reload this. Got him! Oh, double kill!
I like this thing.
I did not expect a double kill.
Usually more over this way if you want to keep shooting.
Okay.
Duh. Of course I want to keep shooting. What are you, crazy?
Hordes like to move through this area in the winter. They always end up leaving behind a few stragglers.
They do the same routes every year?
Like a migration or something?
Yeah, it's because they're fungus now.
Well,
they're part of nature.
Pressure reaches a certain temperature. Shit, I don't fucking know.
Oh, such a realistic response, dude.
Check out the shed. Looks like they're moving downhill.
Why?
Right in the dick. Oh, I missed. Oh! There we go.
Guess they're hungry. Spotting 2 still.
Where? Where? I don't see them. Where? They over here? Where? Bro, can I shoot the car? Yeah. I shot the car. Oh, there they are. Oh, right in the head. Oh. You're a natural, miss immediately after.
There's some this way.
Just wasting all of our precious ammo. I don't think Jay's still here, but I really appreciate his donation.
Way out there, under those gondolas, by that tower.
Under those gondolas. Oh! 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 Oh, shit. Got him!
Well done.
Thank you.
I'm not seeing any more.
Killed them all. That one was easy.
All right.
Bottom line on the scope. I don't know what the terms are for it.
Sure.
He's gonna say, give me my gun back.
Hand her over.
Damn it.
Thanks for that. It's just what I needed.
Sure. Ladies first.
Oh no! I messed up the stream. Hold on.
But Joel's worried about you.
I accidentally fat-fingered my screen.
There's nothing to worry
There we
about.
go.
Well, I'm sure there isn't. But if you don't talk to him, he's gonna think something's wrong.
I talked to him.
Well, you have to do more than hi and bye.
Okay, I will try.
I just love how this game looks. It's probably so boring to watch me play, but a lot of times I'm just like enveloped in just like looking at stuff. I just think it looks amazing. Alright, now what? Oh, I gotta go through the door. What's up, playa?
That was y'all shooting up there, right?
Oh, just some stragglers. Ellie got to try out my scope.
How'd you like it?
Yeah, feels good.
Oh,
I see you haven't gotten around to changing the strings yet.
I didn't know I was supposed to.
Yeah, we'll get you some new ones.
well, there's that music store down there. I bet they got guitar stuff.
Maybe.
I mean, that area's long overdue for a sweep anyway. I can keep watch.
What do you say, kiddo?
I thought this flashback was really cool. Kind of tough, though, on grounded difficulty, though.
And that's our cue.
This would probably be the first one that truly kills me.
Are you sure you don't want to come?
Get on now. He's waiting.
Alright, there's a few things of ammo here, I think. I ain't gonna
Why
read
do you
all
guys always
that.
volunteer for this patrol?
He's got the most comfortable couch.
Well, look how amazing this is. What do you mean always volunteer? This place is amazing.
My feet up. Magic.
Magic. It's just, I get what the underlayer theme is. The revenge isn't the answer. Revenge won't lessen your loss. An eye for an eye is an answer. Maybe I don't understand it. No, see, I don't even mention that once. In my rant, I don't even mention that once. There's so many people who chalked the game up to revenge bad, and that's not even what the game is about. That is not what the game is about at all. Not even close. I don't even mention that once. I don't mention it once. I say that Joel becomes vengeful and spiteful towards the world too, and so does Abby, but that is not the theme at all that I'm describing. If anything, I'm basically saying like that mentality is so short-sighted, but missing what they were doing with the character arc of Ellie, which would have required part 3, and it would have been perfect. It would have been a true trilogy to it.
pretty sure that's Joel's.
But yeah, you don't have to listen to it because I ranted for like 30 minutes straight or something like that. But that is not like I do not mention that at all. Like not even once. It was just so it was and I in that rant I talk about how like so much of the hate of the game is just not understanding what they were trying to say. And someone could and here I'll say it again. I'll say it for you specifically, Emperor of Things. If you understand what they're trying to say, you may still just not like it or agree with it. You may be like, okay, Chase, I'll accept what you say is true. I still just don't personally like it. It's like, fair enough. You don't like the game. Absolutely. Yeah. But there's so many people who have just been like, this is what the game's about. Isn't that dumb? And it's like, that's not what the game is about at all. I don't know, man. This game just ain't for me. Part 1 will always have a special part in my heart, but this game just ain't for me. I don't hate this game. No, Emperor thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you listen to my rant, I don't know if like there are people who love Part 1 of. I'm just gonna start ranting again. There are people who love Part 1, and I don't think they understand it. There are people who, before Part 2 ever existed, I think they played Part 1 and they loved it for reasons that are not what the game meant. Like, I genuinely believe that. I genuinely believe people did not understand what Part 1 was about at all. And of course, it wasn't called Part 1. If they came out with The Last of Us and titled it The Last of Us Part 1, I think that there wouldn't be that misstep. Right off the jump, they would know this is building towards something else. And so it's not really people's fault that when they played The Last of Us, they just sort of like assumed this was like a self-enclosed story. Although I think there's a little bit of a hint, which could be missed, in the fact that he lies to Ellie at the end. I think a lot of people are like, it's a great ending because it's a gray ending. It's one that it sparks conversation. It's something that reflects the grayness of life. It's something that it leaves the individual with something to mull over for a long time, right? And so they might have thought that was obviously like the intent of that ending. Whereas for me, I view that as a hint as the story is not over. There's clearly things left not settled. But beyond that, here's my point. Part 2 is not just the continuation of Part 1. I'm sort of reiterating the previous rant, but let me say this. You would not love The Last of Us if it wasn't for Joel. You wouldn't. You don't love The Last of Us because of Tess. What's up, Fallout Forever? Please like the stream. You don't love The Last of Us because of Bill. You may like them. They were fun characters and cool. You don't like The Last of Us because of Marlene or even Tommy, although you may like them and think they're cool and well written. You like The Last of Us, the first game, because of Joel. But here's my point, okay? I'll even say this. Do you like Ellie less than Joel in the first game? I would think so. I mean, again, Ellie's a cool character, and it's a lot of fun. But do you like Ellie as much as you like Joel? No. You play as Joel. You play a little bit as Ellie, sure. But, like, Ellie's a kid. She's not as rounded out of a character. Joel is, right? You play as Joel. As a guy also, you sort of relate more to Joel, and he's cool, right? All these different things. So you like Joel more. But here's my point. You would not like Joel if Ellie wasn't there. You have to have Ellie. In order for Joel to be the Joel you play, in order for him to be the character you like, you have to have Ellie. You have to. And so when you're playing the first game, though, if fast forwards 20 years, Joel is an old man. And in part 2, you can see his longer graying hair, like he's getting old. And so you could, and the point is that when you look at part one, it ends with Joel failing, and it ends with a parent's love. And I talk about this in that rant where, what would Joel want for Ellie? What would he want? He would want, as a form of a parent, for her to not make the same mistakes he did. He would want for her to go through a difficult life still feeling love and hope and happiness, not become jaded and terrible like he did. He wouldn't, this is real life. This is what parents want for their kids, right? And so at the end of the day, the first game was always about Ellie. You can't be like, well, I love Joel, but I don't give a shit about what any of his motives were. I love Joel, but I don't give a fuck about what Joel actually cared about. I love Joel, but have no interest in what Joel wants for Ellie. It's like, you can't say that. That's nonsensical. It's untrue and that's stupid. And so if we know that we love Joel, but what Joel loves is Ellie, then you have to imagine how important Ellie is and what her character is. Now imagine part 2 comes out, and it's all about Ellie reconciling Joel's love for her, reconciling who Joel really was, and also acknowledging what his hopes and love for her is. He doesn't want Ellie to become him. He wants Ellie to become better than him. He wants her to have hope and be a completely different person. And he saw an opportunity to undo what he'd become through Ellie, but he also saw an opportunity to guide her better. And so part 2, in a lot of ways, is about ending Joel's story, Ellie forgiving him for his mistakes, but it's also about Ellie growing in wisdom and growing in, not so much growing in wisdom, but also getting on the path that Joel would hope for her. Because she starts off on the exact path that Joel took. The world took the one Joel loved the most from him. He became vengeful and spiteful and on a war path, throwing away his humanity, willing to kill innocents to survive, this, and that. Well, the world took Joel from Ellie, the person she loves the most. She does the same exact thing. That's not what Joel would have wanted for her. Period. And to say like, well, Joel gets to lie and he gets to do whatever he wants, and then the story is he just got away with it forever. It's like, that's not real life. There's obviously consequences. Joel became who he was because of consequences. Ellie becomes who she is because of consequences. And so part 2 is about understanding Joel more, about forgiving Joel for what he did, but it's also about seeing how Abby walks the same path as Joel and ultimately saves Lev, right? Saves Lev, just like Joel saved Ellie. Changes radically. She can see Joel and Abby. She can see the ramifications of the path that Joel took, and she has to decide to not take that path. And what's interesting is people hated Abby, and it's like in reality, Abby's stuck in the same cycle that Joel got stuck into. And Lord knows what happens to her. Maybe the same thing that happened to Joel. Everything she did to save Lev is going to catch up to her. And the wolves are going to kill her. Or something's going to happen. And then they're done. Right? Abby's going to do everything Joel did to save Ellie. She's going to do it for Lev, and it's going to catch up to her. And it's up to Ellie to not repeat Joel's path like Abby did. And so really part 2 is also about how Ellie's ascending the jadedness and brokenness of the world and realizing she's got to respond differently. She's got to become somebody that is not crippled and destroyed by the broken world, because that's basically everyone. They respond to the world and they become hopeless. They do things they regret, etc. And so part 3 would have truly been the finality of this trilogy, where Ellie embodies essentially the savior. She's immune. She can't provide everybody else immunity, but she's immune. And what does that mean? It means in spore-riddled areas, places with a high chance of being bitten, she can go accomplish and do certain things that the world cannot do for itself. And even though she didn't die and provide a cure, like you said, how would you even distribute that? You know, you maybe could. There's probably an equal amount of arguments for how they would do it compared to how they couldn't do it, and the chances of actually pulling off the ways they could do it are probably slim. And that's what I mean, where I was like, you're probably right about that. But part 3 would have been about how even though she can't save the world, she can still love and help the world. She's looking at, what do I do in the face of this brokenness? Do I let it? Do I just fall victim to it like everybody else? Or do I stand against it with all that I am and actually try to be a light and a leader for these people? And it's so well written because it speaks to the human condition. No one's born wise. No one's born understanding everything they can do for people around them, especially self-sacrificially. Nobody understands fully what they ought do. And that's the path Ellie's been walking in these games. Very painstakingly written, where it's like she's very fallible. And she has to suffer a lot in order for her to learn what's good and true. And then it takes even more effort and experience in order to have the strength to enact it. But we won't get part 3 because well, we won't get it because and there's more. There's a lot more that could be said. This is just one of the foundational themes, the story arc that's being told, and it won't see the light of day because I don't think anyone who played part 1 and 2 thought about what I just said at all. And maybe they haven't got to meet them, but I don't think anybody's thinking about it in this light. And they don't have to, because someone could hear exactly what I just said and be like, well, that was boring. It's like, well, yeah, then I guess the game's going to bore you. Or they could be like, I hear what you're saying, Chase, but like, I don't want to play that game that's telling that. Fucking fair enough. Like, you don't have to like the game. But for me, I think that's endlessly interesting. I love how much effort they put into it. When you really approach all of the events of the game with this in the back of your mind, it's almost like reading the Old Testament of the Bible after knowing and having read the New Testament. You're like, that's why all of that's happening. Oh, that's what this is really about, and it all is making more sense. Like, that's sort of, and I'm not really equating this with the Bible. You get what I'm saying as far as like there's a method to the madness is the point I'm trying to make. You like boars, good. That would ruin IGN's reputation, but then IGN would be competent. IGN, hire this man. But okay, so I just want to say this, and this is specifically for, I'm probably about to actually end this stream because I put on Patreon, I had to do a shorter stream and we're at like 2.5 hours. I really do have to get off. But I want to say this is for Emperor of Things specifically. I'm not trying to convert you to like the game, but I do want to know a simple yes or no answer. This is all I want. And feel free to say no. Feel free to say no. But simple yes or no answer. After this little mini rant, akin to the rant I had earlier in the stream, yes or no, do you at least have a little more respect for what the game is trying to say thematically, and even a little more respect for part 2? Even just 1% more after what I've said. If not, then fine. You feel free to say no, but um, but I would hope that after hearing this, you can kind of see like, oh, that's why the game played out that way. Oh, like yeah, some of these things make a little more sense, and none of this has to do with revenge bad. None of this has to do with revenge bad. Literally none of it. This has less to do with Ellie shouldn't choose revenge against Abby because it makes her a gooder person. It has nothing to do with that, and has more to do with what was Joel's hopes for Ellie as a type of parent. Out of love for her, does he want her to grow vindictive and ruined by the world, or does he want her to have a life and choose goodness and believe there's hope and live in this world doing what she can? It's like that's really, and that's why we loved part one. It was about Joel's parental love for a kid, and part two was about that kid not understanding. And by the end of it, she understands. And she sees that I need to choose the path higher than Joel's. Joel wants me to not make his mistakes. Great storyline and good graphics, weird controls sometimes, but objectively a food game. Obviously not food. I personally would have had Ellie kill Abby anyways, but I respect the story it told now. The reason she didn't kill Abby, though, again, is because you got to think of it, it's very subtle, but I love it, is she's just about to kill her, and remember there's a flashback. It flashes to Joel on the porch with the guitar at night. And then after that flashback, Ellie lets her go. And the reason why is you haven't seen the cutscene yet. It plays after this. That's the moment when Ellie basically confronts Joel and is like, I know you lied. I was supposed to die. My life was supposed to have meaning. I was supposed to be a net force for good, and you took that away from me selfishly. Like, this world is hard. I don't know why I'm born into it. There is no hope without a cure. And it's just danger and dying. Like, I'm defeated, but I'm going to try to forgive you. Despite that, I'm going to try my best to keep living, to keep looking for something to fight for. Like Joel says, no matter what, we keep finding something to fight for. He says that at the end of the first game. And she basically says, I'm going to honor that. I'm going to live true to that word, and I'm going to try to forgive you. And so when she flashes to that, it's because she sees Abby and Lev as Joel and Ellie. And in choosing to forgive Joel, it would be hypocritical or nonsensical to not also forgive Abby. And she's not even necessarily forgiving Abby. In the same sense, she's not even necessarily forgiving Joel. She's really forgiving the failure of people. She's forgiving the selfishness of a person that their fault is that they love so strongly, but they don't know everything. They love so strongly, but they don't always know the best option, and sometimes they fail the people they love the most. And that failure is a failure. It is a disservice. But she's willing to forgive that. And so when she sees Abby willing to lay her life down for Lev, she sees Joel, and she sees that in that moment, and she's like, what am I going to do? Snuff that kind of love out? If she killed Abby, it would be like killing Joel. She'd basically be saying, I'll forgive Joel for this parental love that can make mistakes, even big ones. But then I'm going to look at Abby and say, when you act like a parent and make mistakes, I'm going to kill you for it. It's like you can't. It's like you can't deny yourself. You can't deny what you believe fundamentally, especially when that's a growth that's changed you as a person. And so I think that it would have made no sense still for her to. I think it makes no sense for her to kill Abby. And that's why she chose not to. At least that's how I understand it. I know for a fact that's the feeling they were going for when that happened. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's actually about a lot. It's a very good story. Yeah, there's a lot more themes in the game too. I just feel like this game got such a bad rap, and someone could be like, "Well, the presentation threw me all off. The way it's presented, like I couldn't, like I didn't get it." And I don't think someone's dumb for saying that. I really don't. Because I'm not going to act like this is my favorite game of all time, but I'm not going to act like it's perfect because it's not. It's not a perfect game. But I still think, though, if you're willing to meet them at what they were trying to do, I'm like, this game's fucking phenomenal. I like part 2 more than part 1. Whatever part 1 was saying about Joel's love as a parent and how to respond in a gray and harsh world to protect the ones you love, whatever it's saying about that, this is such a leap forward in an extension that honors that. It honors it completely. And like I said in the previous rant, I said a lot of other stuff too that legitimizes some of the different aspects, like Joel getting his brains bashed in slowly with a golf club. I talk about that. Some people are like, it was overkill, it was so disrespectful of Joel's character. It's like, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. And I explain why it wasn't in the previous rant too. There's a reason why these things played out the way they did. No, even I, despite not liking some things about it, objectively a beautiful game. The story itself is well told. But I also feel most of the players probably couldn't get over the fact that Ellie didn't complete her revenge tour, missing the entire point. Ellie's supposed to be better than Joel, that he won. And that's what I'm saying, is that like I'm so sad that I feel like the reasons why people don't like the game is because they just don't understand it. They think they do. They think it was like, oh, this game's about social justice warrior and like we shouldn't fight wars in real life. I've read it all. I've heard it all. Like, like, oh, we shouldn't be mad at like, like, all these liberal ideals and this and that should all be peace and this and this. And it's just like, this isn't about revenge and tit for tat. This isn't about any of that. Like, this ain't about that. That's not what this fucking game is about. This game isn't about some liberal ideology of like, we all have different perspectives and like Abby sees things differently than Ellie. And if we would just come together and listen to each other, we would see we're not so different. And literally nothing about any of that. None of that is what they're not talking about. Fucking any of that. Part 2 leaned so hard into the original character arc meant for Ellie, but also leaned so hard into what did Joel want for Ellie. And they very realistically showed that no matter how much a parent wants for their kids, again, the kid does not understand the wisdom. The kid does not understand the parents' will for them. Not perfectly. They've got to make mistakes and they got to do all that stuff. So if they can't do that, obviously...
The game is bad.
There it is.
Bad.
There it is. There it is. I actually have to hop off, Marcus, but yeah, I'm ranting and raving again.
Rant some more so I can say the game is bad. They get more entertainment.
Listen, before I end this, I have to give a massive, massive shout out, obviously, to Emperor of Things. Crazy generous donation. Thank you, man. We're definitely going to have to play some Yakuza 0 at some point within the last 2 weeks of December. So that'll be fun. I'm just assuming it's fun. I'm being told it's fun. So it doesn't look like my kind of game, but I'm definitely going to try it, and I might have a blast. I've never played a single one, so what do I know, right? And then also shout out to Jay, who I'm assuming is not here, for just being generous and then dipping. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Fun stream today. There's a lot of me just staring at nothing and talking. What's up, Boneclaw? Please like the stream. I'm actually ending it. Sorry. But yeah, if anybody gives a fuck about this game at all and wants to hear a fan of it who loves this game ramble and they don't want to watch anything, they just want to listen to me ramble, this was the stream for you. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll hopefully see you guys on Fallout 4 Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Boneclaw, before I go too, you should search for The Last of Us Part 1 and The Last of Us Part 2 on our channel, and you should watch the live streams of them. I love these games, and this is my favorite game of all time. This is not the stream to rewatch if you want to truly see this game. You need to look up The Last of Us Part 2 and watch like my actual playthrough of the game. I play it on grounded difficulty. It's the hardest one. It's a ton of fun. But anyways, I gotta